Today's video is sponsored by ButcherBox. Hey y'all, and welcome back to Cajun Country Livin'. This week it is going to be me and Gus working here today. So this week Jim has a super busy week at work. That means that a lot of these little things are going to fall on me to get done this week, and that way we can proceed with going ahead and adding on the trusses to continue this porch and get it finished up before this winter hits. So one of the main things that I'm going to try and focus on this week is going to be these doors. Obviously, where they stand right now is a little rough. So a few months ago, I put a clear coat on these doors, and it was about a week or two after we got them and got them put in, and it is an unfinished wood whenever you buy it. So that means that you have to paint it, you have to seal it, you have to do something to them. And I chose to just put a sealant over it because, like I said, we didn't know what color we were going to paint them. Well, the sun is so strong down here that it literally ate away all of the sealant. I don't think that there's even a spot left of that sealant that I put on there because that sun has just destroyed it. And it is creating all these little teeny tiny cracks for water to seep into, and that just has to be handled sooner than later, because with the winter approaching, that means that it's going to be wet outside, and that means that we're going to have a lot of rain, a lot of wind, and these really need to get handled now. I know y'all see this. Whichever one of y'all decided that we wanted some cold weather down here was very wrong. You can have it back. Whenever I got up this morning, we had a cold snap that came through, so it was in the high 30s. During the day, it's going to be about 65. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and lay something down so that way I do not make a mess. We are going to use the same color that we use on our trim. The color is actually called White Flower, and this is what I'm going to use as a base for the door for now. I know that this is going to be strong. It's going to hold up. It's a really good quality of paint. So this is the plan for now, and then if we decide to go ahead and change it to a color, it'll be kind of like a primer, or if we want to leave it white, it'll be the match for the trim. So that's my plan. Let's hope that it works out. Y'all probably can't tell, but there is actually plastic on these windows from whenever we ordered it. We never took them off. Yeah, that's all plastic. So I'm not going to tape these windows up just because I'm going to have to peel that plastic off after, and it kind of is just like putting tape on the windows. Morning, Gus. Still too early for you, buddy? All right, y'all. Well, I did get them finished last night. This is how they turned out with one coat. So today I'm going to come back through and put another coat on and get the sides of the door painted. So when I was painting yesterday, I didn't have the luxury of opening up both these doors, so I didn't get to get all this inside stuff, like right here on the edge of the door and right here, because our 2-foot timer was here and she would have been in and out of here, probably touching the paint, which handprints are fine, just maybe not on the door. I'm gonna try and get this knocked out this morning, go put some corn out, then come back and take all this plastic off of these windows.
In order for us to be able to keep up with our busy schedule, a healthy meal plan is a must for us.
ButcherBox offers us humanely raised proteins delivered straight to our door to keep us on track for a healthy routine.
How ButcherBox works is like this. They source from farmers and fishermen
who meet the highest standards for quality. You choose your box and delivery frequency to fit your family's needs. ButcherBox ships your order frozen at the peak of freshness and packed in an eco-friendly 100% recyclable box. All that is left for you is to enjoy high-quality meat that was delivered to your door so that you get more time for amazing meals together.
The true value of ButcherBox saves you money,
Time,
quality,
membership benefits,
and peace of mind.
the least expensive box option can make up to 24 meals.
That means that you can have an entire month of meals Monday through Friday for a whole month and then some.
Some pro tips when choosing which box is right for you.
Choosing the custom box is going to be the way to go if you want quantity and variety.
The curated ButcherBox is great for ease.
You will get a surprise each month by leaving the cuts up to ButcherBox. ButcherBox saves you time. Not only the time that you would spend to go to the grocery store, but also the gas money that you'd spend to actually get there.
We live an hour away from the nearest grocery store.
So that means by the time that we get up, go to the store, make the drive, go inside the store, get everything that we need, drive all the way home, we're already missing out on at least half of a day.
Can you imagine what we can get done in a half a day? ButcherBox delivers the highest quality of meats. Beef is grass-fed and grass-finished, pork is raised crate-free, chicken is free-range and organic, and seafood is wild-caught. Once you're a part of the ButcherBox community, the benefits keep coming. You have access to special member deals and add-ons for each box.
The peace of mind that ButcherBox brings to the table is knowing that we can feed our family food that we trust. And it's easy for us to put our money behind a company that's dedicated to doing the right thing.
ButcherBox gives customers access to high-quality meats at an affordable price.
And you never have to pay for shipping no matter where you live. So every family now has access to high-quality cuts of meat.
Join ButcherBox and get a 10 to 14 pound turkey free with your first box, plus $10 off with the code 10turkey.
This This code runs from October 17th to November 13th. Order now and no hassle to try to beat the lines at the store for the last turkey. Thank you, ButcherBox, for sponsoring this week's video. Okay, y'all, I was gonna show you how I typically go put out corn whenever I have to go by myself to do it, because it is at the tippy top of these barrels, right? So normally you need a ladder, or you have to get on the buggy, or I'm not really sure what people do. But oh man, let me just roll the clip so y'all can enjoy this, because I promise you nobody was hurt. Honestly, go figure. That's my life. Oh well, the hogs will like it.
On the road, headed back to New Orleans, driving in the country past old-timey scenes. Big birds were singing in the tall willow trees, mighty fine.
So in order to make this trim that's going to go around the door, I needed to go find some of the siding pieces, because like we did our windows, we are going to use that around the door in the front of the house also. So whenever we're trying to decide what batten strip sizes we wanted, like we have here and here, every 2 foot that we put on the house, we cut about a, I think, 2-inch piece, a 4-inch piece, and a 6-inch piece. And we ended up going with, I believe this was like the almost 4-inch. So I have 2 of the 6-inch pieces. So they are about like this. So I already have 2 of these ready, and I think it's going to look better to be wider around the door anyway. Then I went back there and I found a piece of, this was like almost 10-inch. So this is going to go over the top of the door around the arch, and these are going to go on the side. So now all I have to do is cut the bottoms off to see how tall they need to be up there. And actually, I hope that they're tall enough. I didn't even think about that. So I guess we need to go over there and see if they're even going to be tall enough. Okay, so they're definitely going to be long enough. And they're going to fit right over that edge, so you can't see any of that craziness that's going on right here. I'm going to have to figure out a way to hold that top trim piece up long enough to be able to trace the shape of the U, and then be able to take it back down, cut it, put it back up. The problem is going to be getting it up there. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just brad nail it up there, and just put like 2 small brad nails in. Then I can always pull those out and then hit the brad nails into the wall, then cover those holes back up. There probably is a better way, like there usually is a better way of doing things, but this is what I'm gonna roll with. change of plans. Obviously that did not work. So what I'm gonna do is get these side pieces put up, measure them, cut them, get them in place. Then I can set this top piece right on top of them and it's like a little shelf for them. So we're gonna try that. So I've got my two sides up and now it's gonna be the fun part. Okay, y'all, how's it look? I like it.
Hey, darling, can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty,